go as they get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Quick, 315. You get blocked, me. You get blocked. Alert. Bang, bang. Let's pass. Alert 3. Alert 3. Check. Off.
Now Wilson on first down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check 99. Check 14.
Here's Wilson. Going to throw again. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
I'll go special. Watch it. 19.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
58, come on. Let's pick it up.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
The first carry for C.J. Prosise. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run. Developed. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Hey, 4 down. Whip. Watch the whip.
First carry for Nick Chubb, and he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Check nickel.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A toss play to Chubb. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30 and down to the 16-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. From the red zone now, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham there to make the grab as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Mike, 58, right there. Oh, here we go. Oh, 58.
On 3rd down, Wilson looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Trey Flowers picks it. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
53 is the mark. Let's put him on the buses. 40.
On 1st down, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
14, 14, fight it. You better bring it. Get up for let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. One flip. Just like that. Just like that. Check. Watch out.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Switch gears. Check. Reload. 40. Run pass. Check it to 6. Pull it. Half. Crash.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from the 20. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up, because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time, one-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
Hey, alert 33.
Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4.
Hey, high 7.
Mayfield now from the 50. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Hey, alert, alert, alert.
Tighten up. 54. Mike's 54.
Mayfield on 1st down. He finds his target, Beckham. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up on a former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Quandre Diggs there defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield looks to throw. It's caught by OBJ. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And this is caught. He hits Landry. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Real.
Mike 54.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. It's caught. Beckham. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He'll find Metcalf. And some room to maneuver. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there just before halftime. 54 yards. To throw is Wilson. Throwing on 1st down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
What? 380!
53, Mike. Get in the weight room. Get in the
I'll go special!
Now a first carry for their fullback. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
I got him. 53's to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Let's go, D! Let's go!
Check. 53's Mike. Check.
I'll go special! 380!
To throw is Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson. As time expires in the first half. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
And he completes it to Hunt. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Mayfield now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. They run with Hunt, and able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
180. 54 Mike. Keep it up, defense. Kings. Hey, alert 33. Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, Orbit. I'm coming after you.
Mayfield down. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Pull it high. Say it.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, alert 33.
On 2nd down and 4, Mayfield. Left side, it's Beckham. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Rush in. King. Hey, Delta.
1st down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. 54.
And again, it's Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Alert, 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 alert.
Mike, 53.
14.
53. Mike.
Move, please.
Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
The drive starts with C.J. Procise. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Get the ball. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
On second down and 4, Wilson. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 44 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
12.
Mike, 53.
Look up right there.
Mike. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Here it comes. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. And down inside the 15 he goes. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
First down.
Touch, 315.
Check.
Hey, alert. Got it.
53 to Mike. 53 to Mike. Here I come. Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
On first down, Procise. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Right back to Procise. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
Front left.
Brings up 3rd down.
Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And Myers able to knock it through. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to you.
Hey, alert. Greystone, Travis.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Got an open man, it's Rattler. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Damian Ratley, 60 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Seahawks on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Watch the slap. 53, check 53. Go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Wilson now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
53 is the Mike. There we go. Mike, 53. 53, Mike. Watch the pass. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number... Go. Mike, 53. You remember me. Let's go.
Wilson going to hand it to Pro-Size. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I'm playing the wrong football. Let's go double count right here. Double count.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
He may try and run for this. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots, and that's what happened on that play. He saw an opening and went and got it.
Well, he really hasn't ran the ball all game. 4th quarter here, need a big play, able to pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Run left. Motion. 36 power.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Trump. Here we go. Watch the pass.
Now a give right side. It's Carson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked picked up by the Browns. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not only going to tip it, I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
180. 50. Protein spill. Real. Hey, Haywood. Mike 50.
Mayfield to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Buzz. Mike 50. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Mike's 50.
Here's Mayfield. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Alert. 61. Matchbox lights.
50's the mark. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Hey, Mike's 50.
Yeah. We don't want none. Regular.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50. Hey, here I come.
Hey, Zoo.
Here I come.
Hey, alert. Hey, Mike 50. Mike got.
Back to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Point it right.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Point it right.
50. Mike's 50.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion. The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game.
Hey, alert 33.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Short throw to Disley, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing is Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. So 3rd down coming up. And, Charles, I guess the question for me, where does 4-down territory begin possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less, because you got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams, but I think anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it.
58, right over there, right over there.
On 3rd down, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the 38, Wilson dancing to his left. And he gets it down to the 32. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Carson. And he's got Rome. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm